There are towns in Europe that, when winter arrives, seem to step straight out of another world. If you think Christmas is only about white snow, golden lights, and the sweet scent of gingerbread, you've only begun to touch the surface of its magic. Here, every city and village has its own way of turning the coldest days of the year into the warmest moments. Some come alive with bustling Christmas markets. There are hundreds of stalls spilling over with holiday treasures, while others remain quiet and peaceful with cobblestone streets. That make you feel as though you've wandered into a fairy tale. So let's walk together through these historic streets. Where winter is illuminated not just by festivities, but by stories, legends, and memories that have endured for centuries. These are the 10 towns that will make you realize Christmas can be far more magical than you ever imagined. Subscribe and click the little bell so that you don't miss another hidden wonder we discovered. Rothenburg ob der Tauber, Germany. Rothenburg ob der Tauber, located in the state of Bavaria, is more than just a beautiful town, it's a living chronicle. Founded in the 12th century, Rothenburg was once a thriving center of trade. But over time, the years and wars transformed it into a slumbering gem in the heart of Franconia. From a distance, it rises like an ancient fortress on the Bavarian plateau. encircled by sturdy stone walls and crowned with 42 pointed watchtowers that pierce the sky. Every brick here seems to have witnessed hundreds of winters. From the golden age of medieval commerce to the quiet centuries that followed. The town's architecture has remained remarkably intact, allowing visitors today to lose themselves in a labyrinth of narrow cobblestone lanes, cross old wooden bridges, and gaze at moss-covered red rooftops. Rothenburg's culture is deeply intertwined with festivals that reenact its storied past, such as the Meistertrunk, the tale of a mayor who drank an entire 3.25 liters of wine to save the city. At Christmas time, Rothenburg transforms into the stage for the legendary Riedel, a winter messenger straight out of ancient German folklore. Warm lantern-like glows along the town walls, wooden stalls fill the air with the scent of gingerbread, and church bells ring out into the snowy night. Making you feel as though you've stepped into a 15th century painting. In many places, Christmas is simply a celebration. In Rothenburg, it is an ancient ritual brought back to life year after year. Colmar, France. Colmar, the wine capital of the Alsace region. Rests quietly near the borders of Germany and Switzerland, carrying with it over 1,000 years of history. First recorded in 823, the town has shifted back and forth between French and German rule. Leaving behind a cultural legacy rich in cross-border influences. Its colorful, half-timbered houses, intricately carved window frames, and steep moss-covered rooftops. Each tell a story shaped by the passage of time. The majestic Gothic-style St. Martin's Church. Together with the winding cobblestone streets, stands as a living testament to the resilience of medieval architecture. Yet Colmar's true magic reveals itself in December. As dusk falls, thousands of tiny lights illuminate windows and rooftops, casting shimmering reflections across the canal waters. Colmar's Christmas market offers a charm found nowhere else. From stalls filled with exquisite handcrafted goods and the warm, spiced aroma of mulled wine, to an open-air ice rink echoing with laughter. Every street corner and every window feels like part of a miniature Christmas universe. People often say that Colmar doesn't just decorate for Christmas, it lives and breathes it. And for that reason, it has earned its title as the Christmas capital of France. Rovaniemi, Finland. In the far north of Finland, where the sun peaks above the horizon for only a few hours each winter day, there's a town that shines brighter than the night sky itself, Rovaniemi. Nestled among snow-covered pine forests and the frozen expanse of the Kemijoki River. It feels like a page from a fairy tale brought to life. The world knows Rovaniemi as the official hometown of Santa Claus. A destination that has captured the imagination of millions and draws hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. Every wooden rooftop and snow-laden fir tree here is decorated with care, not for show, but to tell a story. The indigenous Sami people who have called this icy land home for thousands of years. They might invite you into a traditional snow hut to sit by the fire and listen to legends of flying reindeer. Local lore says Santa Claus chose Rovaniemi as his home because it holds everything he loves most: peace, snow, and the magic of winter. Here, you can shake hands with the real Santa Claus in his cabin. Ride a reindeer-drawn sleigh through snowy forests. Or cross the Arctic Circle, a line that, for many, exists only on a map. When night falls, the sky erupts with the swirling colors of the northern lights, turning the landscape into a dreamscape where snow reflects shimmering shades of green, violet, and rose. Christmas Eve in Rovaniemi is not loud or bustling like Europe's great holiday markets. It's quiet, yet steeped in wonder. And in that moment, as you stand on snow glowing beneath the aurora, all the world's noise fades away. Christmas Eve in Rovaniemi is not loud or bustling like Europe's great holiday markets. It's quiet, yet steeped in wonder. Hallstatt, Austria. If there's a place that looks like a living Christmas card, it's Hallstatt. This small village rests along the shores of Hallstatter Sea, embraced by the snow-covered peaks of the Austrian Alps. In winter, its steep-roofed wooden houses, heavy with icicles and glowing with golden lanterns, cast shimmering reflections onto the deep, still waters of the lake. From a distance, the scene feels like an old European painting you might expect to find only in the pages of a coffee table book. Hallstatt has existed for more than 7,000 years and is known as the cradle of the Iron Age Hallstatt culture. The village's architecture is steeped in traditional Austrian style. With timber houses that bloom with flowers in summer and are adorned with wreaths and brass bells during Christmas. From the village center, you can take a cable car up the mountain for sweeping views of the lake and valley. A moment that lets you fully absorb both the majesty and the stillness of this place. Unlike many other towns, Hallstatt doesn't bustle with noisy markets or blaring music. Instead, you'll find candlelit carol services in the old church. The warm aroma of hand-baked gingerbread and mulled wine pass between friends by the fireside. Christmas in Hallstatt carries a rare kind of beauty. Neither crowded nor loud, but graceful and serene. The Christmas tree in Marktplatz Square glows brightly against the snow, while soft carols drift from the balconies of wooden homes. When night falls, golden light spills from the windows. A striking contrast to the frosty air outside, making visitors wish they could linger a little longer. Across the lake, wisps of mist rise and blend with the evening fog, creating a scene so enchanting it feels like it belongs in a dream. It's this authenticity, simplicity, and warmth that make Hallstatt more than just a destination. It's a memory etched deep in your heart, a place you'll always long to return to. Tallinn, Estonia. If you're looking for a winter destination that's both historic and full of life, Tallinn might just take you by surprise. Nestled along the Baltic Sea, this city is the perfect blend of preserved heritage and modern energy. Its Old Town, the heart of Tallinn, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That remains almost perfectly intact, where cobblestone streets wind between rows of red-roofed houses with quaint wooden windows. Stepping inside feels like walking onto the set of a grand historical epic. Something straight out of Game of Thrones. The 13th century stone walls and watchtowers still stand proudly, encircling the old town like a massive history book built in stone. Every brick, every window frame bears the marks of centuries gone by. Tallinn's culture is a unique fusion of Eastern Europe, Northern Europe, and the Baltic region. Reflected in its music, cuisine, and traditions. Tallinn also holds the distinction of having the world's oldest public Christmas tree tradition, dating back to 1441. Each holiday season, Rai Koja Platz, the city's central square, transforms into an open-air stage. Where folk bands and carolers perform, wrapping everyone in the warmth of festive cheer. While many cities dazzle with bright lights and constant bustle, Tallinn captivates with its historic charm and touch of wild beauty. Christmas here is more than just a celebration. It's a journey back in time, leading you into pages of history written in white snow and soft light. Cesky, Krumlov, Czech Republic. Legend has it that each winter, Cesky Krumlov is protected by the spirit of the Vltava River. A figure from local folklore who brings light and warmth to the town. Nestled among the rolling Bohemian hills, Cesky Krumlov emerges like a hidden gem, where centuries of history live on in every cobblestone street and moss-covered wall. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. The town has preserved its medieval form almost entirely. At its heart stands Cesky Krumlov Castle, the second largest in the Czech Republic. Which has witnessed everything from the reign of the noble Rothenburg family to the rule of the Habsburg dynasty. From the castle tower, you can take in sweeping views of red-tiled rooftops intertwined with the winding Vltava River. Curving gracefully like a ribbon of silver. As Christmas draws near, the atmosphere becomes more magical than ever. Locals say that if you stand on Lazebniki Bridge at midnight, you might see a mysterious light dancing on the river's surface, a sign of good fortune for the year ahead. On Christmas Eve, many of the electric lights are dimmed, giving way to the flicker of candles and torches. Bathing the entire town in a warm golden glow that shimmers in the winter air. It's the fusion of tangible beauty and enchanting legend that makes Cesky Krumlov irresistible. Here, every paving stone seems to hold a story. And every wisp of mist drifting through the old town whispers secrets of the past. Christmas in Cesky Krumlov is more than a celebration. It's a journey into a world where the line between reality and fairy tale blurs, and you become a witness to its magic. Bruges, Belgium. Imagine a city where every brick and every ripple of water seems to glow when Christmas arrives. Bruges, the fairy tale capital of Belgium. Feels like the opening scene of a Hollywood film, where every frame is so exquisite you wish you could pause it forever. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is celebrated not only for its historic charm, but also for the priceless artistry etched into each rooftop, bell tower, and narrow street. Encircling the old town, the canals have earned Bruges the nickname Venice of the North. In winter, they become vast mirrors, reflecting the starry night sky and rows of houses aglow with warm golden light. The chimes of the belfry tower drift through the crisp air, marking each slow, sacred moment of the holiday season. Mark Square bursts into light, transforming into a grand open-air stage with Gothic architecture as its backdrop. Strings of tiny bulbs spill from rooftops like drops of gold, casting a glow that is at once warm and dreamlike. The scene feels real and surreal all at once, leaving you unsure whether you're standing in the past, the present, or somewhere in between. In Bruges, You don't just see Christmas, you hear winter whispering through rows of bare trees. Smell the icy air mingling with the scent of damp timber from centuries-old houses. And feel warmth threading its way through every corner. And when you pause on a stone bridge, watching the lights ripple across the shimmering water, you'll understand why Bruges is always counted among the world's most magical Christmas destinations. A beauty not only to behold, but to carry with you forever. Lucerne, Switzerland. There's a city in Switzerland where winter is more than just snow. It's pure magic. That city is Lucerne. Nestled along the deep blue shores of Lake Lucerne, and embraced by the majestic Swiss Alps. It feels like a scene lifted straight from a grim fairy tale. No matter where you stand, the view is picture perfect. Still waters mirroring snow-capped peaks, and in the distance, centuries-old rooftops emerging through a delicate veil of mist. With roots tracing back to the Middle Ages, Lucerne is famed for its wooden chapel bridge, Kapellbrücke, and the iconic water tower, the Wasserturm. Landmarks that have stood for over 600 years, quietly watching centuries pass. The city is also steeped in the legend of dragons on Mount Pilatus. Ancient lore tells of mighty winged guardians who dwelled in its craggy cliffs, gifted with the power to heal. Each winter, the tale is retold, woven into the city's festive spirit. Unlike many winter destinations, Lucerne preserves a centuries-old ritual known as Klausjagen, the chasing of St. Nicholas. As the season deepens, hundreds of glowing lanterns drift through the snowy streets in unison, their warm light shimmering against the cold night. Christmas here is also marked by towering fir trees, not glittering with bright electric bulbs, but cloaked in hundreds of golden paper stars, each inscribed with a wish from the townspeople for the coming year. Sibiu, Romania. The architecture of Sibiu bears the unmistakable mark of the Saxons. From the soaring spire of the evangelical church reaching into the heavens, to the winding cobblestone streets that embrace the central square. Among its most distinctive features are the city's famous eyes on the rooftops. Oval-shaped dormer windows that seem to watch every passerby in quiet vigilance. Lending the streets an air that is at once mysterious and warmly familiar. At the heart of the city lies Piața Mare Square, one of Romania's most beautiful public spaces. Each December, it transforms into the country's largest Christmas market, drawing thousands of visitors from across Europe to bask in its festive glow. Christmas Eve in Sibiu is a tapestry woven from deep-rooted tradition and joyful celebration. Inside the evangelical church, the resonant tones of the pipe organ fill the centuries-old nave, each note lingering like a prayer in the winter air. Outside, narrow lanes leading to the square are draped in golden lights. Guiding visitors into what feels like a dream, sculpted from frost and wonder. When midnight arrives, the city seems to hold its breath. In that sacred pause, the world feels still. Bathed in the gentle glow of lanterns. Wrapped in the fading strains of music. And perfumed with the sweet scent of gingerbread and mulled wine drifting through the crisp night. It is a perfect symphony of the season, where memory and emotion entwine, leaving an indelible mark on every soul who walks these streets. Salzburg, Austria. Salzburg is a place where you can simply stand still and feel the perfect harmony between nature and heritage. Known not only as the birthplace of musical genius Mozart, the city is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its impeccable architectural beauty. Nestled against the majestic Alps, Salzburg paints a breathtaking tableau. Where mountains, rivers, and centuries-old buildings merge in seamless balance. Golden domes, green copper spires, and winding cobblestone streets create a scene worthy of an old European masterpiece. Towering above it all, the Hohensalzburg fortress perches on Festungsberg Hill like a steadfast guardian. Its walls whispering centuries of history. From here, sweeping views unfold, the Salzach River curling past red-roofed houses. Snow-laced trees and church towers piercing the winter sky. When winter descends, Salzburg wraps itself in a pristine white coat. Every detail of its Baroque facades sharpened by the frost. Christmas here glows not only with twinkling lights, but also with the breath of history, turning each street into a grand, shared living room. Where locals and visitors gather to share the season's warmth. You might cross paths with people in traditional cloaks, torches in hand, moving in solemn procession, while open-air performances bring the nativity story to life. This is what makes Christmas in Salzburg so extraordinary. It is not merely a glittering celebration, but a living bridge to the past. Letting you step inside the memory of an old world Europe and carry a piece of it home